Hater dude, yo. Yeah, man, it's the Wheresjerry Podcast episode.
We on episode 9 now.
Episode 9.
Yeah, y'all said 9 last time, yeah.
Nah, make sure y'all follow us on Instagram at Wheresjerry Podcast, on YouTube at Wheresjerry /TV. Subscribe. It's your boy Wheresjerry with my co-host
Omar, one half of Twin OD. I know Jerry don't like that long intro, but that's my intro.
and special guest.
Man, if you don't know me, where the F have you been? You can look all you want, bro.
Yo, listen, man. His name is at Perseverance Spade on Instagram. Make sure y'all follow him.
I'm him. I'm usually what they whisper about.
Yo, Illuminati shit you got going on over there.
Yo, what is going on, bro?
Illuminati shit
Come
right
on,
there.
you know what it is. No, but I'm
Yeah,
Spade, man.
So how you feel about this whole Drake and Pusha T beef, man?
Right into it.
Right into it. I don't know much about it. I heard neither. I mean, the radio played it a couple times, but I ain't paying attention.
I don't like the kid Drake, period. I think
Nah.
he's not real rap.
He chooses battles.
Yes, he's more like a soft hip hop hat, like a hardcore R&B. Like he's not rap.
But you know what it is? He represents the culture right now. You know what I mean?
What culture?
Like the rap culture right now. Like people don't care. Like I don't want to say people don't care, but like the younger generation, they feel that shit. Like
I like
it's
Drake.
like an
I feel
emo
like he put out
generation,
hits.
You know what I mean?
He put out.
I like
definitely-
Drake.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
What's the kid? Soulja Boy put out hits. What are we
Oh my
discussing
God,
here?
Joe. We're not comparing
No, I'm
Soulja
saying,
Boy
but
to
you're
Drake.
saying he put out hits. Everybody put out hits, but I'm
No.
more of a Kendrick Lamar.
Everybody
J. Cole
don't
type
put
dude.
out hits. Drake put out hits.
Okay, Kendrick put out hits.
Yeah, but this is not a Kendrick situation. This is Drake and Pusha T.
Okay, he's getting bodied right now.
That's how you feel?
He's getting destroyed.
So
But
what?
you got. But why do you say that? What's
First of all, he ain't replied back to the man.
So is
he
it?
did the first track.
He did
though,
the first track.
the Duppy joint,
yeah,
right?
It was smooth. It was cool. It was good. But once that man really grind
When
down
he
on him, he bit down on him.
How many Pusha T put out? One or two?
Two. He put out two.
And he's not Pusha T even putting out 4 songs. He putting out loads. It's like he's sparring with him. He's throwing jabs just to see how he gonna react.
But Drake probably on tour right now, man. He ain't got time to reply.
He
back.
was,
Yo,
on,
but not
he
for-
was on tour when he did the Meek Mills and he went in the studio and did back to back. But it's somebody that actually could rap with him. Just like he's been running from K-Dot, he's been running from Buttons because these dudes are lyrical. They could get at him. He don't want that problem.
You know, that second track Pusha put out, he dropped a lot of info that people
Everything.
wasn't even aware of.
Everything.
He got that's why I think he ain't replying
I
because
ain't hear that shit.
because I think Pusha
he
turned his
got-
career like he's guiding his career now.
He got real personal.
yeah.
Pusha told him, you mentioned my fiance, so I'm going to mention everybody. Your baby mother, she was a porno star. You hiding the kid.
What did he say about Pusha fiance? You remember?
He just been for Virginia, whatever. He just mentioned
Let's
the name.
you want to play it real quick?
Yeah, see if they got it on Spotify.
But what the
No,
kid Push
they're
said-
not gonna have they don't. They got it. It's a what do you call it?
Oh,
It's
just
on
out
Worldstar.
there. It's just out there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Worldstar. So let's hear what they got to say.
But I think we should be on Pusha T.
You want to do Pusha T first? Well, let me bring this down.
I'm in shock.
I think everybody heard this one right here.
The nerve.
No, but
that you
everybody heard of Pusha T. If you gonna play it, you gotta,
Play both.
You want to play? Which one you want to play? You want to start with the Pusha first?
You gotta start
I
with
don't
the.
want to put the Drake one out.
All right, so put the last Pusha then. Go in reverse.
A lot of people ain't even know what Duppy meant, yo.
You ain't know what it meant.
Yes, I did.
I don't know what it means.
Bro, I got Jamaican friends and shit. What you talking about?
So put it out there. I don't know what it means.
No?
No,
What do you mean, Cop?
It's a ghost, man.
It's a ghost?
Yeah. You ain't know that?
Cop, you know I'm West Indian, you fool.
Nigga fake West Indian, yo.
I'm only West Indian when it counts, man. When it
He
benefits
only
me.
West Indian in August.
That's the only time.
So this is the story of Adion, I think it's
Yeah.
called.
That's
80
Drake.
Don.
So 80 Don is Drake's
Clothing line, right?
new Adidas. He got a deal with Adidas.
Yeah, the Adidas,
And
yeah.
it's supposed to drop, but he dropped it before Drake, so it kind of cost Drake a couple million.
Hold on, what you
Yeah.
mean? Who dropped what before?
He dropped the name.
He
like,
dropped
it was
the
a
name,
surprise,
like, yeah.
everything.
This man had, like I
So the
said,
man
that's why
he did his homework.
yeah, he put out information that's like that's guided,
was
that's
gonna use-
moving
so Drake-
Drake's career. Like
Drake was going to use Adidon For Adidas?
For his Adidas brand.
So now he's not
Like-
using it no
No,
more?
he's still going to use it, but it ain't going to have a bigger splash as
And like an
what it had.
impact, like because it's
All right,
it's
so
being used.
So let's hear this thing. Cause, and what was the whole blackface thing about?
Drake did that. You know, they saying like, Drake, how you black, but you really white. You can't be doing shit like this.
So Drake
Doing
was
shit like what, though?
supposedly Drake had like he was trying to like put light on like the black culture and stuff like that.
But that's Drake words.
Yeah, but like that's him after the fact because he's not really doing that shit now. Like if he was doing that back in the day, you'd be doing that shit now.
What y'all saying right now?
Like like an activist for black people.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he was trying to. He was trying to bring light on some shit that he was doing back at that time when he did that shit. But he's not an activist right now for the black community. Like he doesn't. If something happens, he's not really talking about it.
But he was before.
But he supposedly was doing it then. That's why they're saying it's bullshit. That's why they're saying it's bullshit.
Oh, so he
Everybody's
went and
black.
looked that up?
Everybody's black until it's cool to be black.
Yeah.
You know, I go. Capo.
Ay, que bueno.
Oh, I keep calling home Cabo because that's home nickname with us, man.
Easy money.
Listen to the beat drop. You know he on that hose.
Let's hear it.
About to be a surgical summer.
Turn it
Chop
up.
the tops off the coupes. The 488.
The Spanish a little off,
The spider joint.
Whatever that meant.
Notch.
And you know we gotta cut the heads off these snakes, right?
Let's go, push it.
Watch the body drop.
Okay.
Give us the future. Give us the future.
Drug dealing aside, ghost writing aside. Let's have a heart-to-heart about your pride. Even though you're multi, I see that your soul don't look alive. The M's count different when baby divides the pie. Wait, let's examine why your music for the past few years been angry and full of lies. I started at the home front, I'm on one. Dennis Graham, stay off the gram, bitch, I'm on one. You mentioned wedding ring like it's a bad thing. Your father walked away at 5, hell of a dad thing. Marriage is something that Sandy never had, Drake. How you a winner, but she keep coming in last place. Monkey suit Dennis, you parade him. A Steve Harvey suit, nigga made him. Confused, always felt you weren't black enough. Afraid to grow it cause your fro wouldn't nap enough. Since you name dropped my fiance, let him know who you chose as your Beyonce. Sophie knows better as your baby mother. Cleaned her up for IG, but the stench is on her. A baby's involved, it's deeper than rap. We talking character, let me keep with the facts. You are hiding a child, let that boy come home. Deadbeat motherfucker playing border patrol. Ooh, Adonis is your son, and he deserves more than an Adidas press run. That's real. Love that baby, respect that girl. Forget she's a porn star, let her be your world. Yeah. How dare you put yay in my verses? I'm selfish, I want all of the curses. I'm pre-booking the churches, me versus 3 hearses. If we all go to hell, it'll be worth it. Already aligned with the greats. And on that same note, the only ones I chase are 2 ghosts. Still giving you classics. That's the only thing that dates me. OVO 40, hunched over like he 80. Tick, tick, tick. How much time he got? That man is 666. I got the devil flow, nigga. 666. Surgical summer with it. Snip, snip, snip. And you don't really want it with him.
Now you gotta break it down right quick.
I'm gonna have to say that I was extremely bored.
Oh, damn.
Bro, you was just sitting here listening to Notch. Are you
was-
saying, yo, come on, man, don't come
But that's
for
a check,
culture.
yo. That was a check,
Yo,
though,
okay,
right?
it's a check.
Bro.
But
That
listen,
was a check.
The reason why this man saying he's bored, he's not breaking down the bar
shit-
for bar.
listen,
Did you catch that tick, tick,
It
tick?
was
Did you know?
very,
Did you know what
it
he's
was
saying?
very, very, very boring.
Oh, man.
No, I thought he was. I
Nah,
thought he-
Notch.
Notch is our friend here at the station,
Yo,
at the podcast.
I'm just saying,
so
man.
we're gonna leave Notch out of it because he's our guy.
All right, man. I hate you, man.
But so let's just stick to the script. With this shit right here, it was
So,
very
all right,
boring.
so why did you think it was
It
boring?
was very dry.
Why was it dry?
I don't know. I just didn't like the tone in his voice. Like it was just, it was just not really entertaining.
I was
Yeah.
there. I was feeling every word that he was saying, man.
It
Surgical
was,
summer volume
So-
1.
That's
We
it.
gonna take
Wait,
this
first of
slow.
all, how you don't feel
That's-
that beat?
that's-
That beat is classic by itself.
that's the only thing he had working for him.
Come on.
That's
Do-
why I'm bopping,
do-
not
do
because of
you-
what he's saying.
Because you don't understand what
The
he's saying.
shit was fucking boring, bro.
Yo, I hear you.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, bro.
I don't know.
Listen,
I really didn't like it.
He went at Drake Boy 40. He went at his baby mother. He went at his girl. I mean, his mother, his father. He went at everybody.
So let's
got
talk about that. Like, so all the stuff he was saying. So what do you think about that? Like, he was talking about 40.
He can't relate because
I mean, you know what
he
it
didn't
is.
listen to
You know what it is. Maybe I just expected more energy. You know,
That's how he rap.
That's his style. That's his.
well, that's the point.
No,
That's
everybody
probably-
can't be hyped up
I think
Latin
you're
Red
being
Bulls and
defensive
shit,
right now.
man.
You being
Like,
defensive?
Yeah.
No, I don't
You
have
made
a
it.
stripper baby mother, nigga.
No, I'm not saying because you got.
the fuck you talking about,
I'm saying because you trying to make an argument, but it's not making any sense.
It is making sense,
not,
bro.
yo.
It didn't have no energy to it. It was flat.
Oh,
and I didn't
get it.
like it.
I get it. You want a party anthem diss.
Yeah, I want something.
He wants
like
something that he could play at the
That
club.
shit was just
That's
flat,
original
like,
dissing. That's go back to the essence, brother.
Nah, that shit was alright.
Come on, man.
And I could see why Drake ain't reply back. I could see.
He ain't reply back because he can't.
I really can see why Drake ain't reply back.
He need a lot of info on Pusha T for him to come back.
Yo, the man said marriage is something Sandy never had, man.
Drake, if he do decide to come back, he's gonna.
How about the Steve Harvey thing he said about his father?
His father in the Steve Harvey suit. Come
He
on,
was
man.
raised by a thing with the Steve Harvey suit.
What was like so entertaining? I'm not understanding, yo.
Yo.
Damn, he put like
I think
OVO
when
40?
Drake-
he
when
put a lot of information out there.
When
man.
Drake come back, it's gonna be way harder. Than
So what
that.
do you
So why he ain't come back yet? What happened?
He's busy. I don't know.
All right, so why you?
Did he make a diss track on why he was on tour going against Meek, right?
That
I
was-
don't ever want to hear he's busy.
Yeah,
that was
that's right.
then, bro.
That was come on, man. A year changed?
Yeah.
Come on, man. I ain't trying to.
So, like he said, there's allegations of him having a son that he's not putting out there. So what do you think about that?
How about say that again?
So the Pusha is saying that he got a son that he
doesn't claim.
And you know how we feel about deadbeats. So keep it 100.
There you go.
Well, I don't know if he's a deadbeat.
He's
I
a
don't know if he be
deadbeat.
around his
He's
son.
hiding. No, he
I
paid.
can't believe what Pusha T
He
said.
paid. He's paying. No, it's there. Drake
I'm
said he
saying is-
pays for the child.
Okay,
He just
but
they got proof that he's
Yeah.
paying her.
Okay, he's paying. He's supposed to pay for the child.
But he's hiding the child, man.
He's
Why is
not
he hiding
hiding the
it?
child.
He's hiding. Elian Gonzalez. That's the Spanish kid from way back, right? Elian
Yo,
Gonzalez.
listen, so how y'all feel about that company? I forgot the name of it. Offering her $100,000 to speak on the situation.
That's how they do it.
Yeah,
I mean,
they want to
I
know.
don't think she'd do it because Drake giving
Giving
away
her
more than
more,
that. I'm not about
yeah.
to. If you take 100,000 just to
It
expose
was
me,
like
you're crazy.
It was like 100,000 for like an hour. She's got to
Yeah.
sit there and answer questions.
Yeah,
That
Drake-
should be stupid to take that.
Drake probably already gave
Yeah.
her what she can and
100,000.
can't do.
Fuck
You know, and
100,000, yeah.
and then he got the money.
So okay, he fucked around and got a stripper pregnant, and then want nobody.
No,
to know.
she's not a stripper. So supposedly she.
No, supposedly she's a porn star.
Yeah.
Ex-porn star.
Porn star.
Porn
Not a stripper.
star.
Strippers is one thing. Strippers are popular right now.
Strippers are cool right
Yeah.
now. That's what chicks growing up to want to be now. That's
I'm
the cool
inspired
thing.
to be a stripper. I'm about to get my
At career day in school, chicks like, what you want to be? I want to be a stripper. You know,
Yeah.
They make $100K a year. You feel me? That's she's
the
a
new
porn
shit,
star.
man.
She was taking multiple on the face. Now I ain't want to judge or nothing, but man, how that kid hoe say you got a baby by the bra? You can't disown it yet.
Yeah.
When does the lies end?
And she not even all that. That's
She's
the
not
thing.
all that. She's basic. She's average.
So it's not 2-0 right now.
No, I say it's either 2-1 or 1-1. Because everybody's talking about the first Pusha T song because he was just taking jabs. Pusha T just
I
jabbing
think
at
it
dudes.
wasn't. I think it wasn't like all the way there. The
Yeah.
first one. And
I
then-
didn't realize how long ago this shit came out. This shit, man. Oh, what date we on? June 6th.
And
It's probably a week ago.
And he ain't
Come on.
replied yet.
I guess it's only a week ago.
Ugh, he ain't replied yet.
Is Drake trying to find the right writer?
No,
He trying to find the right writer
That-
for.
according to Kid Jay Prince, he said he's sitting on some heat at the end Pusha T career, so he told Drake not to put it out. I ain't hearing that. You're not about to come after my baby mother, my father, and I'm not going to. Man, it's on. It's all fair and war. Hey, a lot of people saying like, Pusha T's too disrespectful. He didn't have to come down, you know. But
listen,
what people don't understand, I'm talking right now. What people don't understand is when it's war, there's no rules to war. There's no rules to that shit.
I think what happened. I think.
Gunshot.
What is that ready to the rumble? We gotta get that ready to rumble. Yeah. That was supposed to be before. He's supposed to put that in before. But I think Pusha T came with that part too because Drake mentioned his fiance.
He mentioned his fiance.
So that's why he went 100, and because they wasn't supposed to mention
correct.
family.
That's the same thing.
So once he passed that line, he's like, all right, now we're going all in.
The kid Hov told Kanye, like, yo, don't mention my wife in none of your rap. Don't mention that shit, because then I'm gonna get personal. And it is what it is.
So now, Spade, if Jay Prince told him don't put that shit out, you say you ain't hearing that.
I'm not hearing that.
But
even though Jay Prince, that guy.
Exactly. So if he
Jay Prince, he was on the Breakfast Club the other day.
Jay Prince, he still got his hand, like he's a powerful man on it. Like he put his finger.
So if he say don't put it out,
and
he one of the ones that was in Drake's career early.
For that, listen.
Then he just respect his decision on not putting it out.
No, man,
or he could just be trying to cover up.
So are we gonna use that as an excuse? No, that's not. We don't know if that's true or not. We're gonna use that as an excuse that he said that. Nah, man, they said that because Drake can't have nothing.
No, that's what I was saying. We don't know if that's the truth.
Understand.
That's what I was saying. But if it was the truth, I would understand why Drake listened and didn't put it out. Is my position. You feel me?
I understand.
Like he just listening to the big homie. That's all.
No, I get that. But what I don't agree upon is this man pick and chooses. Drake is a great artist. But I can't get with you pick and choosing your battles. On top of that, I'm still waiting for him to go back at Kendrick. Kendrick personally saying this man's name. I'm saying your name, you say my name too. Like, say something.
Yeah, he don't want none of that.
That kid K-Dot a different animal.
Because, I mean, Drake's still getting over the fact that he got fucking writers for him, you know?
Which is, again, that's cool and fine.
So what if Drake writer's sick right now? He can't put that out.
That's what I was just saying. He waiting for the right writer to write his shit. That's what I was like. He ain't putting it out because of that reason.
Nah, he probably getting some real deep sauce, man.
No, he probably do. He better do his homework because
he probably got investigators out. He got private eyes out there.
Yeah.
Circling the United States.
The best one was the 50 and Rick Ross one.
No, that's you didn't catch the 50 memes. They're like, yo, that this song good and all, but if that was 50 would have took a picture with Home Son.
Yeah,
I said, but he would have.
That's what I'm saying.
That's one person.
And that's what I'm thinking. Like if Drake coming back and he's taking this long, it better be because it's gonna be something crazy like that. Like
50 is one person you don't beef with because this dude make a comedy show out of everything.
Get the strap, man.
Get the strap.
They trying to sue Home. No, the
just
police
because of that
investigation for that.
Yeah,
just he said get the strap.
He owned the name now.
No, because the police, he had said something towards the police, and he said, get the strap. They trying to come after Home. I said, yo, y'all bored. Go do something with your lives. Like,
well, now he could say it because he owns the name. So it's like, yo, that's my brand. Like
that's like the Dykes slogan now. Get the strap. Get the strap.
Get the strap. It's on.
There's no editing.
Wait, let me ask you a question. Yo, how long you know Spade? For
a long time.
A long time.
Yo, since we was like 7th grade. Like this is too long. Like
7th grade.
This is like 7th grade. This is my business partner, my brother, my best friend forever, man.
Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. And you guys did a venture together called.
Nah, fuck that shit. I was about to. Oh, sorry, twin.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say something. I should have fucking wrote it down. Damn, I was gonna say something.
What's wrong with you, yo?
Yeah.
You all right?
No, I had 2 other subjects and I just forgot. But I was gonna say about the Rita Ora and Cardi B kissing.
Oh,
like that shit was kind of dope. You know, that was some good shit for the week.
That's what gets you going.
No, that was a highlight. You think that of the week?
That was my highlight.
That's your.
But I was gonna say something else too. But fuck that. What you was about to say now?
You guys started a venture together, right? Called Elm Magazine.
Yeah,
I don't think people know about that. Like,
surprisingly, a lot of folk. I mean,
Google it. It's a local business. You know what I mean? I've definitely done a lot.
I used to smack niggas for saying local too.
No. Yo, it just kind of struck me just now when you said local. I'm like, hold on. Last dude that said local got put in the chokehold, man.
You got me.
No,
my bad.
We started off local. We definitely started local, and it blew bigger than what we thought it would. Mm-hmm. We was getting sales in Africa and Germany and Australia. We was getting sales so many other places. It's like, yo, this shit is crazy. it blew up. It got bigger than what we thought it would.
So what you was trying to get into it, Twin?
Yeah, let's get into it.
All right, so we started L Magazine, which stands for Entertainment, Life, and Models, right?
Okay.
And when we first started it out here, like no females was doing eye candy. Eye candy means shooting in thongs and bikinis.
Lingerie.
Well, not even bikinis, thongs and lingerie. There you go.
Something that'll catch the man's eye, something appealing, something to get him going.
Nobody out here was doing that.
Okay.
It was one model that was doing it with this photographer named Hector. And that's how I linked up with him.
Okay.
Because I seen him shoot that style with one girl. And then I was like, yo, let's do something. Let's do this magazine. Feel me?
So he was a part of the magazine also?
Yeah,
definitely,
huge part of it.
Okay.
So he said, all right. So we started doing tryouts. And the first tryout, like one person showed up. Right?
No. You
Like
gotta
you mean
reverse
like
that.
auditions? You talking about?
Yeah, you gotta reverse
What?
that. When we first mentioned that we were doing this,
They
looked
looked
at us like we was perverts. Like, y'all just wanna get the fuck out of here.
I
Like,
remember when it was the...
disrespectful.
You guys had your clothes on during these auditions? Or
I had my clothes on.
All right, so look. So when we first had these business cards, right? And I think on the other side it had like a naked girl, and I don't remember how it looked. But I remember we was like at the West, and me and Spade was just handing out cards trying to recruit girls, and they was looking at us like we was crazy. You feel me? They was like, yeah, like they curves, like what the fuck they trying to do? And it just wasn't hitting, yo. It just wasn't hitting. Then that's when we did our first casting call, and only one person showed up.
And now one person showed up. What she look like? Was she like?
No, she was straight.
Was she a SpongeBob? Was
Names of the
No,
innocents
she
will not
wasn't
be released.
SpongeBob at all. She wasn't SpongeBob at all.
She was good. She was great.
What you guys were expecting? You guys were expecting like how many girls?
We was expecting because before that we threw parties, so everybody loved us for the parties.
Okay.
So we figured we could manifest this into something bigger. It wasn't the same love. Niggas like, man, y'all perverts. Y'all shit the party promoting.
Nah,
like,
for real.
Yo, come on now, like.
So boom. So one person show up. Then we do another one, and we do the second one. But we shot that one girl. So that one girl was the template.
So she it was a casting call and she made it, right?
She
course.
did.
She was the only one there.
She didn't get rejected.
It was at the bar on the pool table and shit.
Walnut Street.
You're like spade.
So boom, we shoot this. Now we have our first shoot. We have something to show people, right? So now we do another casting call. The second one, I say about like 4 people showed up. Boom. So then we like, yo, this shit not gonna work because we can't get girls out here to do it. No girl out here want to get naked. You know what I'm saying?
But
and when I say naked, I mean thong and lingerie.
Okay, I was about to say.
Implied news. We never
Implied
really.
nude, right? So I'm like, yo, this shit is not gonna work. You feel me? So then we was like, we have to get some girls from out of state to do this shit, right? Right, Spade?
You right.
So now we get girls from out of state and we start shooting them. Then we put the shit together. Then we put it together and we put it out. We start, first of all, let's retract right quick. When me and Spade put the magazine out, right? When we went to pay for the prints, we was short like half the money.
Oh damn.
So
Shit's
now,
expensive, man.
yeah, so then we only got half the money, but we like, yo, fuck it. We about to put in this order and then give them half the money and figure it out,
On
right?
some street shit. Anything we did, we came in on some D-block shit like, yo,
Right.
it just is what it is. We gonna have to do it.
So we like, so our mentality was like, yo, you already got them printed.
You turn the money around.
So our mentality was like, yo, you already got them printed. Like we about to submit this shit without the money. They gonna print it. And fuck it, we gave them half the money to get it printed.
Take that.
But we ain't getting we don't got the other half. But
So
they
how
don't know that.
did you guys expect to get the prints from them?
Man.
Because we already paid for half, so we just shot
Either
our
you
shot.
gonna lose out on X amount of dollars, or you could
So
take
now-
half and
then give
So
y'all
now what we do is when we go there, we're like, we ain't got the other half of the money, but we need all our shit. So now,
Where y'all get your business mentality from?
This is
how it is, bro.
We from the project. We came up dirt poor, so our mentality is survive. It's
Yo,
straight survival.
twin, what we know is we needed these
We
magazines.
needed this.
We needed a certain amount, but we ain't had the money for it. So fuck it.
Y'all was like this when y'all was like, yo, y'all need to give us those prints. And they didn't do nothing. They were like, nah, we can't get it to you. Ski mask. After the fact, you were like, ski mask.
Right. Y'all ready?
Everybody gonna go down though. Like it would have went down. That's the type of shit we was on.
So
when
we
was
like,
there.
yo. So I'm like, yo, we need these magazines. My nigga, like, I'm gonna come back with your bread. Don't worry about it. Woo, woo, woo. You feel me? So they gave us the magazines. It was like, trust me, I'm gonna come back with your money next week. All of this shit, right? So Spade standing there, you know, everybody like, they like, all right, fuck, we gotta give it to him. Spade like, he about to hit everybody, you feel me? So they give us the shit, and me and Spade start hustling them.
Yeah.
How much you were selling them for?
$2-3 a pop.
Listen, it's sometimes we took $1. Like
Whatever.
when I say our grind was different from everybody else's, we'll go out there Monday through Sunday, regardless of the weather, at gas stations, at stores. Listen, we start trying to start something. $2. Oh, only got $1. I'll take that. I only got 75 cents. I'll take that.
And now this first print, how many pages was it? Like what? And who
was light. First print was like
it was.
They
like,
had that one person that showed up to the casting call.
No. This one we went out of state with
we
it.
saved it. We saved the one girl.
Oh, okay.
And
added of the girls. Okay.
So we had other girls. So now we did like 16 or 24 pages or something like that, right?
Okay.
little skimpy little.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So then, like Space said, we hustled it. Some niggas out there was respecting our hustle, so they'd just throw us $5 for one magazine. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all respect it, boom, whatever. Then we had other stands selling our magazines, and then, like, they'd take $1, we'd get $1. Like, you know, the CD stands and shit?
Yeah.
So we had other people moving it that way, too. So we came back with the bread, with the print money, plus a couple extra dollars. You feel me? We gave back the print money. That was good business. We said we was going to come back. We came back, right?
That's what's
But
up.
the point is, we hustled it up.
On Kasami, baby.
Damn.
So that's how we came out with the first one, right? Then from there,
It blew. We had who we had next? Kevin Hart. This before Kevin Hart became the Kevin Hart y'all see today.
was the second one?
That was the second one, I believe.
Oh, so y'all early in this venture.
No. Hold on. He's wrong.
Who was it?
The first one we did Oscar Black,
Okay, yeah.
right? And then the second one we did Craig G. Remember that?
You're right. With Ashley on the back cover.
That was the
You're
Christmas
right.
one.
That was the Christmas edition.
Right. So now when we do Craig,
But the first two was in-state, was real in-state. Like we didn't get sales outside the state.
like the second one we had Matt in-state people on it, and
Weren't we on there? I think we was on there, right?
Well, Spotlight.
For the spotlight,
For the
one, right?
spotlight, yeah.
But that was an ad though. We wasn't like a feature, right?
Yeah.
Dang.
y'all needed a couple more
Y'all need
dollars.
to open that shit up again. I need to come out with Elm again. I need to be a feature.
So now, all right, so boom, right? So now going to the second one, now we got a couple girls hitting us up. Now we can actually do a publication with girls in the state. You feel me? Now we went from everybody saying no to a couple girls. So now we drop the next one, Christmas edition, everybody from Connecticut,
That
right?
was fly too. One of my favorite ones.
Boom.
Which one? The second one?
The Christmas.
The Christmas one? Okay.
So now everybody from Connecticut in there, we got about 5 girls.
We used my brother's house. You know, his
Yeah.
mom. I just brought a house. We used the house to take shoots in. It
Oh,
was beautiful.
So boom, right? So we do this. And all along, we got Hector as the photographer. We paying him to do it. We trying to figure out how to pay him too. So we just trying to figure out how to make shit happen, basically.
Yeah, we
So-
was broke as
Yeah, so boom. So Hector was doing shit, and then at the end, he would budget that shit out, and we'd be like, damn, nigga, what the fuck? That's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it really wasn't.
Not
but
realizing
it
this man
was.
just shot like everything, literally everything.
Yeah.
We giving home peanut. Like I respect it. He stuck with us. He worked with us.
Yeah.
We was grinding. He worked with us. Like yo,
He probably saw the vision too.
No, he did see the vision, right? So then the second one come out, boom. Now the third one come out.
we on fire.
Now the third one come out, and we catch momentum because even though we only dropped 2, like we in the streets heavy, like putting them out there, selling them, promoting heavy online. So even though we're on our second issue, it's like they see our shit everywhere. You feel me?
Yeah.
So now the third one is the Kevin Hart one, right?
Who came first, Kevin Hart or Meek Mill? Regardless of whatever one we did right then was before they blew.
Yeah,
Right.
those are two major
So now
people in the industry right now.
So now we do. Let's just say we do Meek Mill's first, then, right? So now we do Meek Mill's.
This is Meek Mill's
With the dirty braids.
With
Yeah,
braids.
with the
in his
braids.
head. Yeah, that's
Grinding.
crazy.
Like he
yeah.
had this, he still had that grind, that hunger. That
Yeah.
So now we do Meek Mill's interview. You know, he's shouting us out. Shout out L Magazine. Matter of fact, it could have been Kevin Hart because I think he had to meet the Kevin Hart one when we met him.
Is it a coincidence that they were both from Philly?
It was just a coincidence.
It was
yeah.
okay.
and they both was coming up, and we was trying to get our hands on everything.
So we do the Meek Mill one. Everything good. We do the interview. He's doing the tour from Boston here, Rhode Island. The shit that artists don't really do too much of anymore.
You talking about Meek Mills is doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you know, we do that interview. Now we do that interview. We drop that one. Now the shit is getting even bigger. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now at this point, we getting models from Hartford left and right. Like it
Yeah.
went from
Yo.
like having no models to like us turning down. models.
We got cussed out by models. Oh, y'all piece of shit. Y'all ain't gonna never be shit.
Yeah,
Da-da-da,
like,
da-da-da.
can you
Fuck
imagine
y'all.
can you imagine telling a girl no and shit like that?
Yo.
And then you have to explain why is a no?
Yeah.
It got like chicks still hate us to this day. Like fuck y'all. Chicks still got me blocked. Fuck it. Like yo.
Now, mind you, let's just go back to something else right quick. So, there's a lot of models who do modeling now, right? And all of that shit stems from what me and Spade did years ago. You know what I'm saying?
What's that?
Eye candy modeling.
Okay.
What I'm saying is today, there's a lot of girls doing it.
Oh, okay. I
But
see
they
what
don't
you're saying.
understand that all of that shit started with just me and Spade a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like, we introduced
Yes.
that shit to this city,
Yeah, I saw a
to
vision.
this state.
Yeah, being entrepreneurs.
That's what's up.
We see, we started that shit in this state. Nobody was doing it. Everybody was looking at Atlanta and shit like that for girls to get naked.
Wow.
And it wasn't
Houston.
even huge out here. You know?
Y'all got any more grind stories? Any like?
No,
shit
we got a
y'all-
lot. Wait, I
Yeah, I want to get that in there. 'Cause
I just have to clear the air on what we done for the state. So if you see any girl out here that want to be an aspiring model, want to model in thongs and all that shit, they have to know that shit came from us a long time ago. Just like in Florida, twerking and backing up music came from Uncle Luke. You know what I'm saying? Like Uncle Luke.
Gotta
that
pay
was
homage,
him.
man. We the
exactly.
originators,
so
man.
All
Them
that
pretty.
shit came from what we did. We put in that hard work. We got looked at as pers when we first started trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? So now we on episode. Now we on magazine 4. We meet Kevin Hart at Funny Bones, right? So he was cool. We chopped it up. We had a good time.
A little rank session
We
going.
had a little
everything.
rank session. We ranked the shit out of him. He couldn't say shit, but this costs more than everything you got on. That's
When
all
I
he
say
kept
we
screaming.
got him, we got him. Like
wow.
yeah, we
Bro,
do this.
we ranked on Kevin Hart so bad, it was crazy. So now Kevin Hart goes and he put us on his Facebook, on his media album, and then we started getting even more love. Like, yo, y'all on Kevin Hart media album. You feel me?
Wow.
No, but real. Just fast forward right quick. What really blew us up is the day when Meek Mill finally
Yeah,
blew with
you went fast.
yeah, Maybach Music, and just because we got to skip this, you know.
All right.
Home took the picture with the magazine. Jerry grinder how he grind. He snuck his way backstage at Hot Jam or some shit.
Yeah, it was hot. It was Jingle Jam.
Jingle Jam, and took a picture with Meek. This was Meek when officially blew. Like, oh, shout out to these guys who with this magazine. They wanted to interview me when I was nothing. Da da da. So now, you know, I'm at home. I'm chilling. The picture up on Meek Mill Instagram. Everybody calling my phone, texting me like I'm getting 100 calls. I'm like, what y'all talking about? Everybody tagging me. Next thing I know, we went from like 2,000 people to like 10,000 followers within the next hour. It was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, so when Meek shouted us out on Instagram and he tagged us and shit like that, now this shit is getting real. Like everybody knowing Elm. People on the fucking comments like, yo, they my boys, all this shit, but none of them helped us. Or
None
nothing
of them
helped
helped
us.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Ain't
though.
come
know
to
what I'm
not one
saying?
party.
I'm
Ain't
like,
buy one
where
magazine.
these niggas coming from? You feel me? So now when we do that shit, we do when we do Kevin Hart. I mean when that shit happened with Meek Mills, Now we do like Fred the Godson or
Fred the God-
Saigon. We interview these dudes. We go out to the city. We interview them. Great interviews. Fred the Godson is a great rapper. Saigon too. So mind you, all this time we don't have money, so we like having to find ways to get up
Still
there.
broke.
Wow.
Still super broke. Now we going to concerts and shit, and people like, yo, we wavy because we on stage and shit, and we repping Elm. But the truth is, they don't know that we like snuck on stage. So what we used to do to get backstage is we would wait by the back door, knowing that's where the rapper gonna be at. So when the rapper pull up with his entourage, me and Spade would blend in with the entourage and start talking to them. Like, yeah, man, what up, what up? So even when security...
Act normal.
Yeah, so when security come, we don't look awkward. So when security come, we like, yeah, man, oh,
Act
shit.
normal.
Yo, we just talk our way right into the shit. Now, when we in there, niggas looking like, who the fuck is them? But when rappers roll with entourage, sometimes they don't know who they with.
Yeah, right?
You feel me? So
You
me
probably
and-
the entourage.
Yeah, so me and Spade just in there. Now we back there, chilling, getting everything we need, meeting the rapper. So we'll go from sneaking in to literally like getting management contact info and a picture with the rapper holding a magazine. You feel me?
To the point, it was so wild that I remember, and we were still throwing parties in the mix. The kid, when Max we was flaming out, when he was hot out here, they would call us like, yo, listen, we coming down, we about to do y'all spot for free, just have a couple models and bottles of Grand Cru. Like, they'd do this probably like 2-3 times a month fucking with us. Like,
Oh, wow.
And this when Frenchie was first introduced out here. Yeah, we coming down. We actually gave them models for the video they had shot down here. Like, it was crazy. When they down here, they knew to call us. Like, we came from nothing to now models from the popularist models and the popularist artists was hitting us when they stepped foot in Connecticut.
that's
Or
what's
they
up.
wanted to get a feature or something. Yo, call Elm. Them niggas is, because we was bubbling.
And with that, I would say shout out to Hollywood Ferg and Sal and all
Definitely.
them,
Sal.
keeping them around with the Gang Green and all that. But they brung them around, and then we kind of had our own relationship after that, right? So it's true what he said. But the crazy shit is, when Max and French come through, I will bring out what they want, and then they used to want browns and whites. So they'd be like, yo, bring me the browns. Then when I get the but we need whites too because he don't drink browns. And that shit used to like be like, damn, you should have said that shit at once.
You talking about like the clear alcohol?
Yeah.
Brown and clear alcohol?
Yeah. No, brown is like Henny.
Yeah,
brandy.
and then there's the clears.
Yeah, so Max drunk one type and Frenchie drunk one type.
Oh, okay.
Feel me? But they wouldn't say nothing until we get there, which used to piss me off. You feel me? So where we at now?
Oh, no, man, listen. So
So now, go ahead.
No. There's anything, I mean,
No, it's a lot to go, bro.
I'm just saying. But I just want to say, like, so what is the state of Elm, like, currently? Like,
Are you trying to rush us right now?
sort of, because
Hey, yo, but listen,
we're limited on video time.
when
but,
we used to do this, we used to beat people up, though.
Nah, I don't want. I
This is
appreciate
the
what you
wrong
guys.
time then, because we have a lot to talk about. Like, we ain't even talk about how we started getting different photographers, state to state.
We throwing parties
Go ahead,
down in Miami. We threw
we
parties
threw-
in Miami,
when
Story
we threw-
nightclub.
listen,
Your
we
favorite
threw-
nightclubs y'all go to now, we was there throwing parties.
So when we did a 50 L model search in Miami, and shout out to Master Move, helped
Definitely.
put it together. So we stood at this hotel, and bro, like, no lie, I thought this shit was not gonna be popping. I don't know how Spade felt about it, but when we got there, it was like models everywhere, like girls
Yo,
every fucking way.
To
And
this
that was
day-
my first reality check on what we accomplished and what we had did. You know what I'm
because
saying?
not only did we bring us down there, my brothers and everybody else from the hood came down with us. So remember,
Yeah.
we're two dudes from the hood. We
Yeah,
never
yeah.
seen nothing like this.
Yeah.
We go down there, it's 50
That
models.
was my first time in
plus
Miami.
their friends. So it's probably like 150 chicks just,
Yeah.
Wow.
oh, y'all am. Like, just, not on no groupie shit, but it was just crazy. Like, the love.
Like,
and,
they was happy to see us.
like,
It
we was some, in our eyes, we nobody. We like, man,
Yeah.
we shooting in the gutter, man.
That was
Yeah.
the first reality check. Then when the manager came up and was like, yo, y'all sold out this hotel, I was like, what? He was like, yo, y'all did the first, second, third floor. I couldn't believe it.
Wow.
He was asking us when we was gonna do this shit again. He was like, yo, y'all sold out the hotel. So now imagine this whole building just nothing but like our
Models,
love, like shit was
shirts,
crazy.
Pool parties, everything.
Then we did a
Man.
pool party, had a good time. It was crazy. And then, you know, we just did a bunch of whole other shit. But that was like my first reality. And not only that, these girls was not from Miami.
They're
so
from
you
all
talking
over.
about
He flew out to Miami.
exactly. You talking
Everywhere.
about girls from Texas, Atlanta.
So how did you promote that? Like, how the word got around?
Well,
What'd you guys do to promote?
that's what I was gonna say. But we on a fucking time limit. Is there any way you could dump the shit off and then we continue and get back to it?
That's the thing. I would have done that. I didn't
All right,
bring.
so fast forward.
the rest of
How
it.
did we get out to the girls? So by then we're bubbling. Like our name is in everything because the head models, the top models are interested in shooting with us. Oh, y'all am. So the whisper is spoken. Okay, so we threw our name on a flyer, sat back and let it rock.
Wow.
Now, not only that, y'all remember Meek Mills done dropped us, right? Put us out there. Then like you had like Fred the Godson put us out there. We did Chinks at this time.
We ain't do chink shit.
All right, so certain people already put us out there. Then we had the girls from the Bad Girls
The
Club.
Bad Girl Club. We had models.
Yeah, so
we had
we
El
had-
Stallion, who was popping like she was it.
Right, so
Wow.
Elk the Stallion was the it girl. We gave her the front cover. And like she was so popular, people was hitting the emails requesting posters. Like, yo, I'll buy a poster for $20. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So now she's like signing posters and shit. And then when she dropped us, that helped. So basically what happened was now we got photographers in Miami, Tampa, Atlanta, the DMV.
Dallas, everywhere.
Two in Cali, Texas, Ohio. What else? Basically almost everywhere. We had Chicago.
Yeah, we had
Actually,
models.
the thing with the Bad Girls Club got shot in Chicago.
Oh yeah, that's
You
right.
feel me? So we had what's the girl with the Judy Jai?
Judy Jai.
So we had Judy Jai on the cover. She was one of the popular ones on the Bad Girls Club with the voodoo doll, and she would always come back for their reunions and shit.
Uh-huh.
So she posted us on her page and always showed us love. So now you have just like now we way further than Connecticut. You feel me? So now what happens is everybody from Connecticut want to be a part of this shit.
Cause y'all moving.
And now you got to start like, hey,
Y'all
listen,
moving.
we're about quantity. And I mean quality.
Quality over
we got to
quantity.
be quality. So it's people that's getting turned down that to this day still hate us. Like we got in altercations because Jerry said, yo, you can't be in a magazine. And next thing I know, the dude taking a swing like just because you can't be in a magazine.
Or
bro?
like some girls would cry and be like act like they crying and shit. Like it was real bad. So now you figure all these people now. The reason why we reached out because one is like it's like a ladder. So you get one, then you get the next one, then you get the next one, then you get the next one.
Yeah.
You get the next feature, so on and so forth. And as everybody posts, you just become bigger and bigger. You feel me?
Okay.
So now when we got photographers in all these states, now they submitting photos and they putting us on to girls in their state. Or if we know a girl in their state, we like, yo, hit up this photographer, this our main photographer in that area.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Pay whatever his fee is, have him submit it, we'll feature you.
The game was definitely different back then. I see a lot of models nowadays talking about something. I don't shoot for free. Da, da, da. Listen, I can do more. This is what you saw. I can do more for your career than you can do for me.
Yeah.
You're a nobody trying to shoot. So I understand you got to pay, but listen, you got to start somewhere. You got to pay me. You're crazy because you're nobody.
Yeah.
What can you do for me?
Yeah.
Right. So now we got all these models paying photographers. You feel me?
Wow.
To shoot, just to be in our publication. So I went all that way to say to answer your question, but I forgot what your
Yo, the
question
No,
was.
my
website-
question was like that. You guys, you're talking about the upswing.
Boom.
The upswing.
No.
That wasn't-
Miami. Hold on, Miami.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So through all of this and through all these photographers, that's how when we put it out there, when you got 15 photographers posting it, like just to support us because they know they.
That's exposure, right?
Exactly. So now they saying, "Oh, I'm coming to Miami. I'm coming to Miami."
Oh, shout out to Studio Mars, man. That's my guy.
Studio Mars, Alex Torado. There's a whole bunch of them, right? So when you got them posting it, like, "Yo, Elm is coming to Miami," now models in their state see what it is. You feel me? And they already know about us. You feel me?
In Miami, and to shoot in Miami, that's a big deal.
The
that's
thing,
in
the thing
itself.
the thing that like I said, that made me feel like realize where we was at was the fact that all these models came there on their own dime. They flew there for opportunity to be featured in our
featured.
publication.
That is-
you feel me?
oh, that's
And
what's
I'm
up.
talking about girls coming from Texas, DMV area.
So y'all went from putting on a ski mask for some prints to being, you know what I mean?
Yep.
To all
Big
that.
pimping it in Miami.
That was just one part of it, to the
Yeah,
point
that
that
was
we
just one.
getting phone calls. Hey, we about to pay for you guys to come down and host.
They
What is it? The college? What is it? The CIAA?
Yep,
Whatever.
we got invited to do CIAA.
Oh, wow.
Weekend, we
All-Star,
got-
NBA All-Star. We got paid
Yep.
for y'all, but it's just me and him.
And then then we got invited to do a pool party in Vegas. Like, yo, we'll fly you
We'll
out
fly y'all
here.
out. We'll pay y'all the host. It got so crazy. Again, it's just me and Jerry. We still got our regular 9 to 5. We still got kids, so
Yeah,
we can't
yeah.
just flip over
And
take
most
off
importantly,
and
we
go.
still broke.
And we still broke. So
Yeah, it's
all
not
that, yo, hop on it,
expensive. Yeah.
So we can't just go through with all that. Like, it's a lot of stuff we turned down that we should have went just to be bigger than what. I mean, we were big.
Well, the thing is that a lot of those opportunities was like sudden. So it's like that's
was, like, unexpected.
That's like asking Spade to like call a week off his job because we got to go next week. Now,
it can't
if it was a different time, then we could have been able to just do shit like that. But we couldn't.
Yeah.
You feel me? So now we like, damn, I wish you would have told us 2 months ago so we could have had the time off. You know,
Yeah.
shit like that. But niggas thinking like, yo, y'all got it. Y'all could come tomorrow.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
broke, man.
But they don't know that we actually fucking broke.
It's like, yo, y'all was in your drawer, like,
I'm still in this.
ski
I'm
mask.
still doing all the extracurriculars, man. I'm still doing stuff I ain't supposed to be doing.
I got to get to Las Vegas.
So boom, so we do that. Then we do like a little, we do a party in New York and DMV area.
DC
then we
was
did a
live.
pool party. We hosted a pool party.
Oh yeah.
That was in New York, right?
In New York, yeah, that was love. That had over like 2,000 people there.
Yeah.
They call us up like, yeah, we need y'all to host it. Whatever y'all want. Y'all want bottles. Y'all want da-da-da-da. Whatever y'all want. Name your price.
Yep. And then when we was there, Bobby Shmurda actually was performing, but
was-
we didn't
yeah,
know
we
who
didn't
he
know who
was
he
at
was.
the time. Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
So we was
I
catching.
don't think Bobby Shmurda even knew who he was at that time. Like, he was still early in the game.
Yo, he popped off like 2 or 3 months after that shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
With that same song.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
What's
shit.
crazy is it was two little dudes from Hartford, little old Hartford. Man, we start getting calls for publishing deals. We start getting calls.
So
to,
let's talk about that. So John Blassingame, who owns Black Men magazine,
Men.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so John Blassingame hit us up and was like, yo, you know, how's it going? I see our publication. I really like
That's
it.
one of the major,
Now,
the biggest
I don't know if y'all know
publications.
about Black Men magazine, but they basically have like Nicki Minaj on their front cover. Let's just say,
Wow.
let's just say that.
This was the A1 of the magazines right here. This is
Yeah.
the
Of what we do.
eye candy.
yeah,
Yeah,
this is
of
what,
what we do.
everybody's trying to get to.
Right. So, like any model, they'll be trying to get to black men's. You feel me? So he reached out, liking what we was doing, and basically offered us a distribution deal. You feel me? To get put in, you know, the markets that we wanted to get put into. Now, once again, we're broke. The reason why that didn't fall through was because we're broke. So
You had
the nigga-
limited resources.
The niggas like, yo, in order to do this, you need to put out, you know, 20,000 magazines minimum type shit. You feel me?
Oh,
So I'm
shit.
thinking like, damn, we need like 9 racks, 10 racks to make
We
this
ain't
shit
got
work.
that, man.
Yeah,
don't
y'all
got
should have hit a bank up. I mean, like legitimately, not with the ski mask.
But see, that's the thing.
Yeah.
We was 23, 24, 25, 26. We ain't know nothing about credit.
Oh,
we ain't know nothing about our
damn.
credit. It took that for me to start getting my credit right and start
So
buying property.
now,
Yeah.
so now he says, I said, I don't know if we could do that. So the next option in which we probably should have took, but I was kind of like feeling ourselves was he was gonna help fund it, but he wanted a high percentage, but we was doing all the work.
Oh, yeah.
So we wasn't. And
So it was almost like we was gonna work for,
for him, yeah.
we should have. We thinking back on it now
For the experience.
The experience, and it's something you don't experience this stuff where we're from. Like this is crazy.
Yeah.
We should have, but in my head, I was like, yo, the deal will come around again. And, like, I don't feel like giving somebody our shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't feeling that shit. It's like a rapper putting out music, but don't own it. Don't own nothing.
Yeah.
know
Own
what
your
I'm saying?
masters, man.
Yeah.
Own yours.
So it was like he was
y'all,
gonna.
y'all was trying to own y'all masters to the
we
college.
was trying
yeah.
to own our masters, which we should have just tried to work out a deal. Anyways.
Yeah.
But boom, John Blassingame hit us up. Then he was like, yo, if there's anything y'all need, any big models y'all need that we feature, let me know. I'll do my best to help y'all, whatever. gave me his cell phone number because he called me from a business line. Gave me his actual number, and I called him like 3 or 4 times after that. But that was that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the fact that he even reached out, I just felt like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah. It's
So then, so now at this time we feature maybe like where we at, like Chink's Drugs or Troy Ave or something like that.
Chinks, just some.
So now we do Chink's Drugs, yo. Great dude, you know what I'm saying? He gave us a great interview. We chilled.
Shout out to the kid Bino, man.
Yeah, shout out to Bino, whole Riot Squad.
Riot Squad, RRS, man.
But did he get a tattoo or did he fake the tattoo?
No, he got a tattoo.
So we was there while he was getting a tattoo. We
wow.
took pictures of it. He was reading the L magazine, stuff like
Real,
that.
real
Then
good
we
look.
interviewed him. Then after that, we always kept in touch. And every time he came by, like, you know, he'd just show mad love, like mad cool dude. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Now, the Riot Squad, we gotta think. Riot Squad, Stack Bundle is one of my favorite rappers. So to meet Bino and Chinks, this is like, oh shit, like yo, I'm some. Even
this
one
was
better. Hold on,
huge
let me
for
get this right
Spade.
quick. Let me get one better. Our email was popping so much, and we couldn't check it all the time. We got an email. Like one day, I just went to start cleaning it out.
Yeah.
Jay-Z's secret video music shoot, whatever. You're invited to.
Really?
But we missed it. I opened it. It was like last week. I said, "Yo, are you fucking sick?" Now Jay-Z's my favorite artist.
Oh,
so I
my
killed myself for that. Like, yo,
So talk about that. That's another thing. So our emails used to go so crazy that we used to get invited to like video shoots and shit all the time.
and we miss it.
And I did a couple, like I did the Cassidy face to face one.
Yeah.
I was there on the ring and shit on the side. But we used to get invited, but our shit used to go so much that I never used to check all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so now we did Chink's Drugs was super dope. Then we did Troy Ave. We did Troy Ave shit in they hood, right?
Yeah.
Eating dollar slice pizzas in New
That was
York
good.
and shit.
Yeah. Rest in
So
peace, Bangin'.
now imagine like both of them posting us up.
On top of we
and
went
then
down
we
to
get-
Philly.
yeah, then
Man,
we
we
getting
funded our
bigger.
own trips. We funded our own trips. We go down to Philly to mess with AR Ab, Dark Low, Quilly
Yep.
Mills. Like we in the
in
trap
they
house.
hood. Yep,
Like
we in they
these
hood.
niggas took forever to answer the door. Like yo, hold on, we had to hide the guns, man. We ain't no
Wow,
type. So,
dude.
but we brought my brother. Now, some might view me as some type of whatever, but my brothers are the street guys.
Yeah.
So we brought my brothers with us. So they feeling my brothers and them vibe like, oh yeah, some street guys and shit. So they hit it off rip.
Oh, okay.
I'm on some business shit. They trying to take us to the hood. Like yo, come with us to the hood. No man, I ain't get shot in my own hood. I'm not about to get shot in your hood, brother.
yeah.
I'm straight.
We was in a little trap, bro. They living room was the size of like a bedroom. Like
But they showed us crazy love. This before dudes out here really started. Hey, listen, we was messing with Ab and all. We was.
Yep.
They hit dudes'
That's
phones
what's
up.
Yep. And then we did that. And then what we did after that? We just did a whole bunch of shit, yo, that had models hitting
It's
us
a
left
lot
and
of
right.
stories in between, but we don't got enough time. But it's some stories that is just, man.
Yeah, like we got some struggle stories. Oh, and then we get nominated for Independent
Yes.
Model, Magazine of the
Magazine.
Year. So it was something called the UMA Awards. I'm not sure if they still do
No,
it.
they still do it.
Oh, they do.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it was called the Urban Model Awards.
And this is equivalent to like the Grammys or
Yeah, and,
something like
and what
that.
we do. So this award show will have like cutest model, sexiest model, nicest ass, shit like that. And the models they would feature was the biggest models of that time.
Yeah.
So let's just say like a Bernice Burgos, Tatted Up Holly, all these big models at that time was on there.
Mm-hmm.
So this was like a big event because this is where all the big models at.
Yeah.
So we got nominated for Independent Magazine of the Year. Once again, that was huge for us.
Yeah.
We talk about an event that was held in Atlanta. You feel me? So we end up losing to K Slay Straight Stunting Magazine,
yeah.
which is okay. You feel me?
Yeah. I
Like,
mean, that's a good
But you gotta
loss.
think
'cause
it's
that's
K Slay.
respectable.
K Slay had
Yeah.
the access to every artist, every model. So,
Yeah.
But to be mentioned with him, it was like, yo, son.
then K Slay, we actually ran into him. I ran into him during the Fred the Godson performance.
And what did he tell you off camera?
Yo,
Because he
so-
couldn't say it because, you know.
No. I'm gonna say, whatever, right? So we was all in VIPs. Imagine me, K Slay, Fred the Godson. We all in VIPs, yo, right?
On P, everybody.
Yo, yeah, everybody was there. We all in these VIPs. Shit is popping. I see K Slay over there. So now the girls, they know me. They using me to get the K-Slay, but they don't know. I don't even know K-Slay. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But they think I know K-Slay because we all in VIPs. Now, the fucking promoters, yo, they bring out like 15 Ciroc bottles. Like, yo, this shit was like a Ciroc invasion. It was crazy. Everybody had their own bottle. Like, I got 2 bottles for no reason. You feel me?
Drink,
because they offer the name of Elm.
Yo, because we was there VIP, so they just put out like 15 bottles. Like, this was like a celebrity VIP, should I say? You feel me? So I'm grabbing the bottle, I'm stunting, I'm pouring out drinks and shit, K-Slay right there. So then K-Slay to see girls, mingling around me. You feel me? So he get up or whatever, and I don't know if he got up to say something to me, but it just looked like it. So I made my way to meet him halfway, and I was like, yo, what's good, man? I got this magazine, L Magazine. I said, we kind of like your magazine. So he replied back, he like, nah, Playboy, you can't be like my magazine. My magazine about my life, so how your magazine about my life?
Wow.
I said, yo, but I got rappers and models in my shit. You feel me? Like, fuck that. You feel me? So I'm like, word. So now these girls from out here, they see me talking to the nigga. You feel me? So it's looking like I really know this nigga, but I don't. So home, like, he did with his models or whatever. So home, like, yo, man, whatever girl you see over there, you could have whatever. You could shoot them, whatever you want, man. Home say, yo, take down my number. So I took down his number. So now the girls want to come by. Hey, Jerry. Hey, Jerry. So I'm like, fuck this. I'm about to use this to flex. You feel me? Yeah. I'm like, what up, yo? What's good? So I give them a hug and shit. And they just send this. Okay, so they like, yo, who that? I'm like, a couple models, man. You can borrow them whenever you want.
Wow. Awesome. So now, you have this shit.
I say the same thing he say to me.
You have this shit.
Yeah, so I say the
what's
same
crazy
thing.
is low key, he knew who he was. He knew who Jerry was. He knew about Elm. He heard of us.
He did know.
Like, he couldn't say that right there, but on a one-on-one, when they was talking, he said, I know, but he couldn't do it right there.
Yeah. I mean, if he's nominated with you guys too, he had to have.
But this is a different event. This is a whole different event.
But it was before, after.
I don't even remember, but I understand what you're saying. So now I stunt and I'm like, yeah, man, them my girls, man. You can have whatever you want, man. You can feature them, whatever. He was like, oh, all right. So now I start calling them over, introduce them, and I walk away. And
walk away.
Yeah. So now I just look good. They just made me look good. They don't know how I reverse that whole shit. But once again, that's what we did our whole fucking career. We reversed shit and made it look good.
Make it look good. Wow.
You feel me? So now I leave after that. Motherfucker got caught a couple times, and then after that he started retweeting us. Like when I say something, he'll retweet it, and when shit go out, he'll retweet. Now we getting bigger.
So he would retweet any Elm
Magazine,
activity, really?
Yeah.
His pretty much his competitor, right?
But that was his life. He ain't look at it like that.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? So now we getting even bigger because K-Slay is retweeting us. He got a magazine similar to ours. His about his life, right? But he got all the bigger models. You feel me?
Yeah.
So guess what happens when he start retweeting us? All of them start following us.
Wow.
There you go.
So now we getting even bigger. And yeah, man. So that was like the journey of L, man. There's a lot of in-between stuff we need to talk about.
It's a lot. So, I mean...
But let's just say it was a lot of finessing in this situation.
Was it becoming too big for you guys to was it becoming a monster that you guys couldn't control?
So the decline of Elm, what was crazy was, he was saying, I would say, yes, it got too big for just me and him to control because, again, I still have my 9 to 5. I had 3 kids. He still got his kids and his job.
What happened was he could say that. I'll say different. What I say is...
So let me finish what I was saying.
Go ahead. I apologize.
All right, thank you, brother. So that whole moment was crazy. So what wound up happening is I take a hiatus. Like, Capo allowed me to... not allowed me like he my boss or anything, but he took over the business fully and allowed me to go to school to become XYZ, and while he still handled the business, I come back, he'd do something, I'd kind of do what I could for the business while he's doing XYZ, and we just keep going like that. Finally, my last point was, I want to get into politics. I got to clean up my act. I can't have this that. Plate, yeah, I can't. So I'm going to push away from everything and leave it for you and Hector to manifest and do what you got to do. That was my exit point.
So my take on it was one, I feel like if we would have just had an investor who would have invested what we was doing, but not feel like we owed them anything, because I don't like owing people nothing.
Which
so
a lot of street guys used to.
Yeah, so I don't want to be like, yo, you know.
But that's what an investor is. They invest and you got to pay them back.
But
That's
see,
owing them.
the street guys that we knew, their type of investment was, we invest in we
Like
got to see a
money
return
back.
next
Yeah.
week.
I
When you
don't want
invest,
their
you're
money
taking a
back.
risk. You're taking a risk.
And you may lose it.
They don't understand that.
Yeah.
If we would have had somebody that would have been like, yo, here go X amount of dollars, like I'm focused on this over here, y'all just move that, how y'all move that, then it would have been different, but I still would have felt crazy. You feel me? We was there, like, yo, we grinded it so much that, like, when I was ready to stop, like, people around me was like, yo, just keep doing it. You feel me? Because we accomplished what we want to accomplish, and that was being known, to states everywhere. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, like, to the point where we move and they be like, oh, y'all L magazine. Like, people was excited. Like, we was
you 50
celebrities.
Cent.
You know what I'm saying?
I got all your magazines.
And like, when I say, like, when we did that pool party and shit, not in Miami, New York, and people come out and they really came out, like, because Elle Magazine was hosting it and shit, it made me and Spade be like, damn, like, we don't even know these girls in New York. You
Listen,
feel
I'm
me?
taking pictures, signing autographs. And now when we did a pool party in New York also, we brought the hood out. So the hood that couldn't come to Miami, couldn't hop on that flight, they could drive up to New York. The hood was in there. The hood was in there.
I think that we gave them
They could have drove to Miami too. They just didn't want to take that ride.
We gave them something to be a part of, yo. We gave them something to go out of state and have love and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I hear you.
And see something different. That's what we did. You feel me? But like I said, people came out to see what the fuck we was doing, and that shit was like incredible. You know what I'm saying?
So remember, if they ever call you a pervert, keep going.
Keep going, right? That just all started with that.
So now my take on why it ended was because Spade, just had to focus on his life a little bit more and balance his shit out. And then when he was done, he came back and actually contribute financially a lot more than what we ever had. But then, like, I felt like now it's time for me to focus on my life and balance my shit out. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then shit was just getting so hectic that we really needed a team. Like, would it just be me, him, and then Hector? And then we did have other players, but we just needed a solid team, and we never had a solid team.
People that were committed to that goal.
Like certain stuff that me and I could
I
could know
can't
what he's
sit
thinking
here-
and do it. Somebody else would be like, because Jerry wouldn't have did that or Spade wouldn't have did that.
Yeah.
Like, my whole thing is I can't sit here and check emails all day and do shit like that. Like, it was just other things that should have been done. A lot of people helped us to get to where we was at, but we just needed that solid foundation. You feel me?
My sister, Mella,
She would transcribe all the prints and send out emails.
before we even was popping, she had set up interviews and everything else. Like we had a lot of, even some of my brothers that helped, even though they wasn't savvy like that.
People helped us, but we just didn't have that right mix that we should have had.
Yeah.
And maybe because we didn't focused on it, we didn't put energy into
So
it.
we didn't think it was gonna be that big.
I think that's what it was. I think we needed to just fall back, reanalyze and kind of come back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so then I stopped my part because, like I said, I had to focus on my situation, and it was kind of like I just had to get right, my nigga. Like, I was getting old, and I feel like, damn, I got to get my situation right. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then like now, like I will never really go back that route because like I have, daughters. You feel me? So I wouldn't even go back that route anymore.
Yeah,
and that's kind of the things that I was being mindful of. Was like my daughter was just getting older and older and older. So now instead of designing on a computer freely or having the magazines around freely, now I'm covering it up.
Yeah.
Or working when she's not around.
It's
know
funny you
what I'm
say
saying?
that because I do the same shit. I'm like, damn, editing some shit, some ass on it.
Yeah. So now I can't just be like 100% in. You know what I'm saying? So shit like that is why.
Remember this. So boom, we this is going back. we decided to put out a DVD of all our shit we was doing. Like we just wild
forgot
shit.
about that.
Well, we left a lot of stuff off, but it was enough wild shit to get out there. So we put out a DVD. So again, we go back to what we know. We hustlers. So we go back to the strip to start selling these shit. They was selling online and everywhere else in stores, but we felt like, fuck it, that's not enough. We're going back to the street. So we out of our trunk selling these shits hand in hand, $5 a DVD. We go to this one spot like, yo, he called us like, yo, man, I got this new fire shit, man. Come
over here. So me and Spade go over there. Hold on. Me and Spade, me and Spade go over there with the fire shit in our hands. Nah, you ain't got this. This is what the street's talking about. So we get to the table. Go ahead, Spade. This is your story.
So we get to the table with this. Yo, I got that new album. I got that new album DVD. So in my mind, I'm like, yo, Capo, you sold home any DVD? He's like, no. I said, I ain't selling this thing. Man, how the fuck you get our shit? How you duplicate it?
Already was bootleg.
It was bootleg. Like we street, our shit was bootleg. Like, it's like, yo, this shit fire. I just had to get a whole new batch. Yo, this shit fire. Yep. Everybody got this. I said, yo, so but right there, that was one of them, yo, on some real
another
shit.
moment.
He's like, yo,
I created something. I did something in this world that could be talked about forever. Like,
it was another fucking moment, yo. The niggas bootlegged our shit
bootlegged this.
and said, yo, we late. He was like, yo, y'all niggas late. I'm on my second batch.
Yo.
You feel me?
Y'all had to get him on your team. Y'all was at.
I told Ho owe me some money. Yo. He owe me some bread.
Y'all would have had to drop some DVDs off there. Like, y'all, I need you to sell these. I'll be back.
That's crazy. That was
or I got the ski mask for you.
Get the ski mask back out, man.
Damn, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. So we was responsible for a lot of these models out here at the time that was popping. We was responsible for them being popping too. You feel me? Heck, the photographer we work with, he put a lot of these girls onto Straight Stunting. I think we actually had girls get put in the Straight Stunting magazine as well.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, and Dynasty Series and G Girls, like, these websites was the biggest websites of the shit that we was doing. And we had a lot of these girls getting featured on it. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, like, we definitely moved the culture forward when it come to that in this market, right or wrong.
I agree, man.
So,
but that's just one venture, man. Like I said, this has been my business partner in just about every business venture I ever did, parties, everything. Like, this is my partner right here.
Nah, that's what's up. So you guys got
every time you
some
see
ill history.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Even in high school, we used to beat people up together. We used to, man, there's some history here, man. Yo, suspended together, he ain't never get expelled. I got expelled twice.
Oh, damn.
Now, he got expelled, but we almost got expelled, like 2 or 3 weeks before graduation. We decided.
No, you decided, brother.
We decided to, beat this dude up downstairs in the basement, right?
Why? What was the purpose?
Just because he read in the way. You know how it was.
I don't, man.
We walking down the steps, you coming up the steps. Oh, fuck, it just happened to happen,
These
right?
dudes.
So now we fucking, beat him up. Fake beat him up. Like, we not really about to knock nobody's teeth out, right? But we beat him up downstairs. This nigga go and report us to the office saying that he was turning blue.
Mind you, I'm playing varsity basketball.
That was terrorist.
Yo, Spade choked him out.
I was suspended for a state game.
Wow.
We lost that game.
So Spade choked him out. I was kicking him. He went to the office, reported us. So now we get called to the office. And they oh, you guys did this, did that. He was turning blue. The teacher said when he seen him in the hallway, he was blue. And y'all almost did this to him, that to him. He was like, I'm going to expel you guys. And then, we about to graduate in 3 weeks or some shit,
wow.
So he said expelled. I'm like, I should never been friends with this nigga.
I was with the antics when I was in school.
I should never been friends with Spade.
What he's not telling you is I stabbed the teacher for him.
You said you stabbed the teacher for
wow.
So look, wait, what school did that go to, man?
Hold on. So first of all, before he stabbed the teacher, we stabbed each other one time, right?
At the same time.
No. So Spade,
I was fly too.
We was in science, right?
I was Chris.
And we was doing a
Fresh
test.
Rockwell outfit.
We was doing a test, and it was a test or a project, and Spade was looking at me, but he made a comment as if I was cheating or something. I don't remember. And I think he just felt so fly that day, yo.
Wow.
He had some Rockefeller on. He felt good, right?
He said Rockefeller.
Rockefeller.
He had Rockwell, right?
I was fly.
So he was like, yo, Home said, son. So I'm like, what, man, I'll stab your ass. Just how I say right here, the same energy, right? So I'm like, what, man, I'll stab your ass. He said, man, all right, do it, like some dumb shit. So I got up while he was sitting down with my pen, right?
Oh, my goodness.
And I stabbed this nigga. Boom. The whole pen burst on his clothes.
Oh,
I was flying, man.
So mind you, he feeling great. So this nigga gets up. Oh, he stabbed me. I'm thinking it's over, right? Like, I stabbed you, stabbed me, it's over, we even. No, not this nigga. He stabs me. As I turn around, he choked me. Bro, all I know, and I remember this shit, he choked me, and I was home, nigga.
Wait. This happened at your house?
No, at
sleep.
school.
He put him to
He
sleep,
put me
man.
to sleep.
I thought you said you was at home.
I was.
I don't know what that means.
means.
When you get put to sleep, your mind drifts
Go
off.
somewhere
like,
else. It's like a
See,
dream.
I never heard of that term. Okay.
It's like a dream. It's not a term, nigga. I was home. And then,
It's a damn term.
nigga, no, it's not a term. I
Home
was
means
home.
you at home fucking.
Bro,
going, you know.
he put me to sleep, and I was at home, nigga, right? And then all of a sudden, I woke up to, like, people trying to wake me up. So I woke up, I was like, fuck, I'm still in school? I wasn't even mad at him no more. I was mad that I was still in school, yo.
Yeah.
I'm
They
like,
made us do
shit.
peer mediation like we really had a
Yo,
problem.
then we went to peer mediation, and we like, really, yo, we sitting there like, yo, we cool, my nigga, like, we don't gotta go to no peer mediation. Boom.
Anger management.
So now, we in English class, right? And it was English
No, it's
class?
Walton, yo. It was,
what was class?
history
was
or some shit like
history.
that.
Boom, we was in history class, right? You could tell the story better than me because I don't remember what he did to
All
me.
right, so we in history class. Me and Jerry always playing. Me and Capo play all the time. So the teacher was trying to get him to calm down, but he wound up throwing Jerry in a chokehold.
Wait, the teacher?
That's what it
The
was?
teacher.
Oh,
so
wow.
That's what it
We
was?
just came from science. So I took the scalpel from science, even though I wasn't supposed to.
Yeah.
So he threw Capo in a chokehold. So I'm like, man, get off my brother.
Yeah.
I took the shit out and started poking him. Back the fuck up.
You say it too fast, B.
Wow. I mean, I heard everything he said. I don't know
No,
what you're talking
but yo,
about.
no, because you gotta understand, like, he said it fast. Like, it was like, the teacher had me in the chokehold, which I don't remember, right? But then he was like, let him go. You feel me?
Uh-huh.
And he like, no. And then he's like, yo, let my brother go. He grabbed his shit, and then he started stabbing him. So when he let him go, the teacher was like confused. Then he went and got the principal.
So wait a minute. Why was the teacher?
Because Jerry liked to play.
Because
Jerry was
we
fucking
always
with him.
playing, yo. We play all the fucking
He was
time,
playing
bro.
around, so
The
really,
teacher just had enough of Jerry, and he was like, "Yo,
the
you
teacher
ain't."
not supposed to play around, so he's supposed to keep his composure.
So
professionally.
what happened was, the reason how Spade got off was when the principal came, this nigga hit it on top of the door. The teacher found
Dumbass.
it, gave it to the principal, right? So when Spade go to the principal's office, he tells them that the teacher was choking me and that he was concerned. So he stabbed him to let me go, and he got off. He didn't even get suspended.
I mean,
the teacher got in trouble.
Yeah, because the teacher's gonna.
If
that's-
I'd have got suspended,
Yeah.
they told, the teacher get fired, it'd make the news and everything. So,
yeah, that
Yeah.
looked bad on the teacher.
So
yeah.
that's what happened with that situation.
So
Yo.
if you ain't, I'm catching homies for bro, man.
That's what's up,
It is
though.
what
I
it
mean,
is.
that was a legitimate defense, though. I you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't think the nigga was trying to harm me.
You don't think so?
Hell no,
No,
I
he
just
wasn't
did it
trying
just
to-
to do it.
Oh my goodness, y'all
was just
motherfuckers
fun.
crazy, yo.
It was just something
Yeah,
to do, yo.
You want to see the teacher bleed?
That's a real shit. That's what
No, yo, the crazy shit is like when we used to have substitute teachers and we used to steal their lunch and shit.
Oh,
Turn the lights off, throw books at 'em.
Yeah, yo, that shit was crazy. Then like when
are there any teachers still left at the school y'all went to?
Probably. Every time we go back, it's love, you know.
Yeah,
Like if you look at my yearbook is epic. Yo, this kid, I had the school in the it was crazy.
and then fucking like when people had, you know how kids classes got little parties and shit.
Yeah.
Like parties. So we would go into their party and like snatch their chips, pizza, whatever they had.
It was what it was.
And just
man.
be out. Like in front of the
It wasn't just me
teacher,
and
whatever.
Jerry.
Like,
We had a squad though.
Yeah,
my
it was a whole
brothers. Like
crew. Yeah.
it was crazy.
it was a crew of us. And like the teachers wouldn't even say nothing. Like we'd just go in there, take whatever we want and dip, and then we'd be getting called to the office later.
Like they're telling us later type shit. Like,
Yeah.
all right, well, fuck it.
So that's how that shit
There's
was.
stories behind this, man. We got stories, man. It was crazy, man.
And like one time, like Spade got suspended. Yo, Spade always got suspended all the fucking time. Yo.
I'm 6'6". I was
He
hard to
can't
miss.
hide.
man.
One time we was outside and Spade was like roughing up this dude how we used to do, and he ran his pockets. The dude got smart while Spade was running his pockets. So I said, what? I threw home keys in the bushes. Fuck out of here, feel me? Threw his keys in the bushes. And then all of a sudden, Home was trying to fight Spade. So it didn't happen outside. It happened inside. I don't know why Then he gonna try to fight Spade in front of the principal office. Like that was some bitch nigga shit. So Spade like put him against the locker. Like boom, 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 boom. Principal come out. Come on, Mr. Morgan.
Wow.
He gets suspended again. I'm like, damn.
Like, yo, really. But no, we talking about my suspensions. He ain't talking about his. I don't know. He had like a water balloon or some shit.
Oh, yeah.
He had something running around the school spraying people in the face with it. You been sprayed, just spraying everybody in the face with it. He sprayed this chick in her eye wind up falling out. He get caught to the principal office.
Wait, her eye fell out because of some...
It was irritated by the chemicals.
But Home just spraying the bitch. You been sprayed, just...
Wow.
So then she goes and it was like her shit was like swelling up and shit. So I got suspended for that, but I got inside and shit.
You got the inside suspension, school suspension?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So we used to get like in mad trouble in school. Well, he used to get in trouble. I used to just do shit. You feel me? And it was, hold on. It was so funny.
Wait, so you used to do shit and not get in trouble?
And not get in trouble.
Oh,
The crazy shit is,
he was a slick one.
Slicker than the motherfucker.
Wow.
So, right, the crazy shit is this other dude, Coach May, right? So every time Coach May sees us in the hallway, he'll be like, go to your classrooms, whatever. He try to evacuate the hallway, but then if you ain't moving, he grabs you and he sends you to the office. So these niggas, it was a group of us. These niggas always used to get in trouble, right? So Coach May would be like, Rashawn, y'all all go to the office. Jerry, get to your class. I'd be like, all right.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is my basketball coach too. Like,
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Wow.
That shit used to be sweet. I was like, oh, they wilding over there.
They probably looking at you that you getting like pure pressure to be, part of it. It's like they trying to save you. They trying to save you.
They trying to save me.
He was fucked up as us. He used to do a lot of wild shit too.
It used to be like that all the time, yo. Go to the office.
Wow. We had good memories. I can't wait till my kids get older and start telling them all the...
Nah, I don't think you want to tell her because then they try to do the same shit.
No, man. It's a different upbringing.
Yeah.
I was raised without a father, so it's a different upbringing.
Okay, yeah, so they respect.
So,
Yeah.
But
It was a different time, period.
that shit was crazy. Like, the shit we did, we probably would have been in jail for.
You know what I think, like, at the time, especially when I was in high school, we used to get into a lot of antics, too, because I think, like, the technology wasn't there. It's like
So
you were bored. It's like you were
something.
bored. It's like, I just
right.
feel like doing something.
You're right.
Now it's like people, you know what I mean? They so busy they don't
They
think
just
about
on
shit
their
like
phone.
that.
Like when I go pick up my daughter, all the kids are on their phone.
Yeah,
I'm like,
we would have been
damn.
caught a lot back then.
I'm like, yo, we wouldn't even been on our phones. We would have been like running.
No,
to
that's
school,
what you
doing
think.
something.
You would have been. You wouldn't have been on your phone. But
No, I'm
this
saying,
is a different
yeah,
age.
you're right.
Like,
you know?
yo, half the shit we did, if they recorded it back then, we'd be in jail. Like, we was
Oh,
throwing
yeah.
kids in the garbage can. Like, the shit you hear about in movies.
We put kids in the
Garbage
garbage,
can.
yo.
Nah.
Shut up, take this.
In the garbage, close the door.
And there's a
shit
group
like
of
that.
us, though. It was a group of us. My brothers, it was a group of us.
That shit was crazy. Hell yeah. How about like one time I had got in an accident or whatever with Spade, right? So he always like flipping this story, but I'm going to say it anyways because it's a fucking story that I love, right? One of the highlights. So we on the highway and we on the other lane, where you pull over.
Yeah, the shoulder.
Yeah, so I told Spade, let's not pull over on the shoulder. It's not safe. But he said pull over on the shoulder. So I pull over on the shoulder.
Because we was waiting for one of my brothers.
Okay.
He got pulled over by the police.
Right, so we was waiting. He got pulled over. And mind you, we was telling the nigga, yo, slow down. So they jumped behind. So we waited for him. So when we waited for him, the cop jumped behind us now after him. He long gone. We didn't even notice. So they was like, we went for the guy you pulled over. Oh, he's gone already. All right, cool. So I say, yo, Spade, you think I should go? I'm like, we both look over our shoulders. Everything clear. Yo, when I go to get on the highway, a tractor trailer just
18
sideswiped
wanted
my
to
shit.
smack the shit out of us.
Shoom.
But mind you, we were broke back then, so we had the old school cars that was made out of metal.
Yeah.
If it was a normal car, we probably would
It
have
would
died.
have been over. It would have been over. So then, mind you, the car's still behind us, yo. So I look at Spade and was like, yo, you think I should go? He like, Yeah, man, fuck that.
What do you mean? Like, why'd you ask him?
We didn't stop. We got hit and the police still behind us. We took off
So
still.
we left.
Oh,
punch
wow.
that shit.
Well, the car was still good to go?
Yeah,
It was a
yeah,
metal
yeah,
car.
yeah,
The car,
yeah.
man, that was...
It was good to go because it missed the tires. You feel me?
Oh, my goodness.
So we start. I did catch a flat.
You
So
caught a
we
flat,
start.
we had to pull over.
Yo, we went like NASCAR, nigga. We start changing the shit. Nigga, we put that donut. Yo, I
real
swear.
shit, we put it on so fast.
Yo, me and Spade ain't never changed the tires so quick. Yo, we didn't even argue or nothing. We were just working.
Wow.
Yo, as soon as we get off the fucking thing, cop pull behind us. Woo, woo, woo.
What the fuck were y'all thinking?
Wow.
Yo, so now Spade always say this story that I was crying like,
Yo, he was listen to all his fans. He was crying like, yo, I just tried to. I was scared. Like, shed tears. He was shedding tears. And I'm looking at son like, from the woods. Like, I know this nigga ain't crying. I had to look at home like, man, how Stacy looked at his boy like, man, this nigga crying? Come on, son.
right. So now I don't remember that story this nigga talk about, but I do remember that I was trying to be extremely polite because I know we just fucked up. You feel me? So I remember I was like, she was like, what you doing? I said, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't even know what we doing.
You should have been like, yo, I'm still in shock. Like,
I was like, I don't know what we doing.
where are we? I'm still in shock.
So she was like, she was like, ID, like ask for shit, aggressive. Step out the vehicle. So I step out, whatever. Spade was still in the vehicle. She just said my shit, boom. Then she was like, I better not hear about a hit and run or anything tomorrow morning. I'm gonna remember you.
Wow.
Don't report this to the insurance company. You could go.
Got off, man.
So
Really?
we left. And
We
then
went
this
home, and my other brother still went to the fucking party.
yeah.
Damn.
So we went straight fucking home. I felt crazy. This nigga talk about I was crying, made me
crying.
madder.
It was a legit tears. Like, yo, I don't know.
She felt sorry for you? The
Yo,
state
that
you was
shit
at?
funny, yo.
Yo, the state trooper felt sorry.
She
but
said, yo.
in my head, I was like, yo, we fucked up because I started thinking like, damn, like we did like a hit and run. I was thinking all types of shit. You feel me?
She was like, you wouldn't make it in the Bing right now. So
Yeah,
let you go.
let you go. So
Do
I'm
your
like,
favor.
then this nigga go back telling everybody that I was crying,
You know I was going back to the hood.
but I didn't cry.
Yes, you did.
I probably sounded a little weak. That's all.
Wow. He said, I wasn't crying. I wasn't crying.
I wasn't crying at all. But that was crazy because I don't even know why we didn't stay there. Like we just pulled off for no reason. Like that was stupid as fuck.
Nigga, you the stupid one. You the driver.
Like why did we run? Like it's a whole fucking truck. We did nothing to the truck. You feel me?
We got the hell out
Like
of
the
Dodge,
cop,
man.
the cop was like the truck already pulled off. Like he pulled over just to make sure people were straight.
Yeah,
Pulled
yeah.
off, but we the ones running. Like what the fuck? Like that shit was dumb as fuck. Yo.
No, but I mean, you guys were younger, right? Like,
Yeah.
So that's what happens though. Like,
Young as
my
shit.
sister got into an accident. It wasn't her fault. She boogied. Like, she was just
Oh,
scared.
man,
like,
you remember I took that dude door off with the U-Haul? We got the fuck up out of there.
No. This is more than a door, nigga.
Nigga, this
Yo,
whole
Spade
side.
Spade was in the U-Haul. We was in a parking lot of an apartment complex, right? And this nigga Spade goes to make a turn. He's making a turn. And I'm inside the truck with him, and I'm looking like this is not about to happen. But you can never tell Spade anything. So Spade is one of those niggas that you have to let fail so you can feel good inside. Like, yes, he took an L. Like, he's one of those niggas. Like, yes, he took an L. He always think he know everything.
oh, man.
So I'm watching it, and I'm like, this is not about to happen. This nigga go to turn, the side of U-Haul, catch the bumper and the fender of the other car. I don't know why Spade just didn't stop
I don't
and
know,
assess
man.
the situation.
he kept going.
He kept going.
Opener.
The
Ripped
car ended up in the next parking spot, yo. He
Yeah.
dragged it to the next parking spot. I'm like, what are you doing? So he finally stopped after he realized that the car is stuck to the U-Haul truck. Like, if you keep going, you just gonna bring that shit everywhere. So he ended up stopping, having to do, like, reverse off it and all this shit. The more he turned, the more he was fucking it up.
Wow.
I know home woke up the next one like,
Bro,
Yo,
he
what happened to my car?
Bro,
Yo.
he finally got off the car, and then we left. But that car was fucked up. I know
total,
he got out
he
like,
had to, yo,
I know he got out
Man.
like, what the fuck happened? I was hoping he'd have cameras out
hey, yo,
there.
if you watching this,
I mean,
sue me.
Yeah, well, I mean,
the fuck?
Yo, that dude probably about to watch this and be like, yo, that was fucking
that was.
me.
I mean, he probably.
Yeah.
That was years ago.
Years
That was a
ago,
long
man.
time ago.
But damn.
But yo, when I say the car was
That's
fucked
crazy.
up, bro, like talking about it right now, I feel like I'm gonna get karma. Like I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
I think your karma is when old boy shot out your back tire. Like I had one friend.
Nah, that shit was corny.
I had
man.
one friend who liked playing with guns. We used to go to the club.
That shit was corny because you see what he said after, like, oh,
Yeah, he said some clown
I
shit.
don't want to talk about that shit. That shit was corny.
It doesn't matter. I'm bringing it up.
Why though? That shit was dumb.
Dude playing with a gun. We waiting on Jerry to pull up to bring us to the club. The gun go off. Boom. It hit Jerry back tire. All you hear is sss. Jerry kept pushing. Back home changes.
Wow.
He didn't even start. They was like, yo,
I was
y'all
mad
niggas
as
play
hell.
too much.
But see, that's the thing. Like back then, we played so
We played
much
stupid shit
that
like
it
that.
was like part of the game.
That
Like
was
you
just
wouldn't even
part
get
of
mad.
the-
Like we used to bump a car.
Oh,
each
yeah.
other. Like we
used to
would
play
just
bumper
pull
cars,
up and just hit each
real
other
bumper
car.
cars.
Yeah, like
Yo, y'all crazy.
yeah, like it was just part of the game. Like whatever. Like anything that happened was just part
How
of the
about if
game.
you would have shot somebody big pinky toe?
Well, that's the thing is that
It's just part of the game,
No,
you know.
no,
That's
that-
just what we do.
Jerry got his thumb cut off. It got to that.
no, it was my
Damn.
I don't know,
It was
my
a-
pinky or something. Yeah.
Like we played too much back then. Like we didn't think about the consequences of the outcome.
Yeah, just
Wow.
everything was a joke. Like we would get on each other's cars, stand on top of each other's car.
Everything. I
Come
know.
outside, nigga. Like I'm standing on your car, you know.
Like Jerry hit me with a
But
car.
you can't do that shit no more
Yeah. I'm calling the police now. Let's
because I'm calling the police.
get off my shit.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, it was just like that, just mad games, whatever, you know.
And that's good, man. Not, a lot of people they grow up with each other and it's not like that, you know. Especially.
Oh no, don't get it twisted. I can't stand this motherfucker.
I mean,
We-
but that's
yeah.
because y'all
We
so
cannot-
close to each
we
other. You know
cannot
what I mean?
be together for a whole day without us arguing about something. It's something.
But shit, we was together
Yeah,
for
I
like 20
know.
minutes and we was arguing.
It could be anything. You're the sky blue. No, it's
I-
not, motherfucker. The shit's like
I
we
think y'all
argue-
motherfuckers just either competitive or y'all just like to push each other's buttons. That's it.
I don't know, but I can't be around home.
No,
forever.
Spade is competitive.
I'm very competitive.
He's competitive that I got to be like, bro, we're not in competition, bro.
There's no prize.
Yeah, like just
Except
relax.
me getting
But-
upset.
But I think like as we got older, he realized like I don't know if it was just pushing you to be better. I don't know what the fuck why he was competing, but if it was a competition in life, he would be probably winning right now, I guess.
No, we
But I'm
winning,
like,
brother,
yo,
we winning.
there's no competition. Like I don't understand why he was competing. But if it made him a better person, then I was happy to be in the competition I didn't know I was in. Right?
and it's still the same thing. Don't
Yo, you
fuck
can
with my
put
little
the fucking
brother.
Mic up, bro.
Yo,
Put a mic to your mouth.
keep your- Pause.
Yo, pause.
Pause. But no, like I
Ain't
said,
no
it's still-
fucking pause.
that's still my brother. I still go to war for him. Y'all know what it is.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, so he like I can't stand him
Can't stand
like
this nigga.
half the time.
It's my daughter's godfather.
We
I
don't
can't stand-
talk much because there's always an argument.
Yeah,
shit like that.
I really think he's stupid. Like he's very successful, but he's stupid. He's like a stupid successful. Like
I think he's stupid too.
like the shit he say, it's just stupid. Like
Yeah,
it gets
it
you
going
mad.
down. This
Like
is
it's
it right
Like and mad people always come to me, yo, what the fuck wrong with your little friend? Like yo, that's just how he is. Man, you gotta deal with it.
Wow.
Like and if you got a problem after that, then you know we gonna deal with it. It just is what it is.
That's what's up, though. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's that type of
It's
relationship is
important-
not like.
yo. Listen, it's
not-
important things to a friendship.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's 5 steps.
5 steps. Drew Hill.
Yeah, 5 steps. What's the rest? And
eternity.
3 wishes. But yo, the thing is, let your best friend be an idiot. Step number 1.
Let him fuck
Let him
up.
be an idiot.
Just let him do
Let
his
him
shit.
learn, whatever.
But you gotta support him.
You gotta support him. That's step number 2.
Mm.
Yeah. Understanding, patience.
A lot
That's
of
step
patience.
number 3.
Cause I think I killed this dude probably 1,000,000 times in my head.
Oh, every time. Every time. You know, so that's like let him be an idiot. What was number 2?
Support him.
Support or
Support him. Number
Patience.
3,
patience.
patience. Number 4, always have his back, even when it's stupid and dumb, right?
How many
Y'all
fights I got into for you?
y'all figure it out later. And number 5,
It's love, man.
nah, fuck that. Number
Yo,
5,
love you,
and
bro.
then, honestly, number 5 is really, really, really important because it's probably one of the top reasons why a lot of friendships fail or people just stop fucking with somebody they fuck with, and that's money.
Let money get in between.
Yeah.
Do not let money get in between your friendship. Like Spade and myself and other people in our circle, like we don't borrow money. We give money.
Yeah.
You feel me? So if he need money, it's given. It's not borrowed. Because if you borrow money and you don't get it back, that's what causes friction.
Yeah,
You feel me? And that's what made people fall apart. Like, oh, I gave this nigga $100 and he out here buying this and this and that, still ain't getting my money back, and then it started becoming personal. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
So if that's truly your friend, just give him the money. If you can't afford to give him the money, then don't give him the money. But if that's your friend like that, and that's your real friend, and you have it, and it's like whatever he is versus, you know, but now we got kids a little bit different, but whatever he is over missing a car payment, pick your friend over the car payment. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is, because y'all got to grind it out together. Y'all got to figure it out. Maybe by next month he got the buck to give you back for your car payment, but don't expect it back. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is don't hold out on your friend. Like, give your friend your last dollar is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because that's what true friends do.
That's another level of friendship though. That's like y'all bond, y'all family.
Oh, this my-
You know what I mean?
Some motherfucking brother right
yeah,
there.
that's family.
Well, that's
type
the
shit,
only
you know?
way it's supposed to be,
You know?
right? Like, I'm not about to let you borrow money. Here go the money. Like, what the fuck am I gonna let you borrow it for?
Real shit.
Right?
That's what's up.
Yeah. Borrowing is for dumb niggas, man.
You got 500 for me?
Can I get $1? Can I get that?
You got pocket.
No,
You
nobody
getting checks
can-
cut by knots and shit, man.
Yeah.
Yo, listen,
gonna run
and
that back?
At
We
the
gonna run
end
that
of the day,
song
I'm
back?
not saying that I got money. I'm not saying that anybody on this panel got money. But what I'm saying is, if you got it and your friend need it, let him have it. That's it.
Yeah.
But if your friend is a fuck up and all of that, then situations
gotta-
might be
yeah.
different.
Yeah.
That's it. So that's gonna wrap up this episode of the Wheresjerry Podcast. Unless Spade got something else to say.
No, I'm on good. Yo, never mind. Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
So that wrap up this episode of the Wheresjerry Podcast, episode
9.
Episode 9
Got
with
it.
Wiz
You
Jerry.
got-
Follow us, subscribe on YouTube at Wiz Jerry TV. Follow us on Instagram at the Wiz Jerry Podcast, at Twin OD, at Persevere Spade. We out.